Hi there, it's Mr. Crawford here, and we are going to read a story about Egypt together. This is about Egypt today, and I want you to think about how has Egypt changed from now until ancient times. Okay, so we're going to have a look at the story together. I will read to you, and then afterwards we're going to play a fun game and have a quiz. All right, let's get started. Okay, so before I read a book, I like to go towards the end of the book to the glossary. A glossary is like a dictionary that teaches you about the words you need to know before reading. So we have here delta, an area of land shaped like a triangle at the mouth of a river. And we can see there's a page number here. So that's what a delta is. It's like a triangle shaped piece of land at the mouth of a river. Desert, an area of land that does not usually get much rain. And that's on page 8. Museums, buildings used to store and show things that are important to history, science, or art. And that's on page 13. Pharaohs, kings in ancient Egypt. And that's on page 12. Pyramids, a large building with 3 or more sides shaped like a triangle. Tombs, vaults, chambers, or graves for the dead. And that's on page 13. So we are going to be looking, I'm just going to go to the table of contents at the beginning of the book. And you can see there's a table of contents. This gives us an idea about what are all of the big ideas in the book that we are going to read. So remember, we're reading about Egypt, okay? Here's our nice cover here. We have a picture of the Sphinx, right? And here is all the main ideas. So on page 4, we're talking about where is it? Where is Egypt? All right, we're going to learn about that. On page 6, we're going to learn about people. On page 8, we're going to learn about the land. On page 11, we're going to learn about animals. And we're probably going to stop there today just because we don't have a lot of time to do the whole story. So we're just going to read up to page 11 today. So let's start on page 4. Look at the map. Can you find the capital of Egypt? Very good. It's right here in the star. It's called Cairo. Okay, Cairo. And we notice that Egypt in the north has the Mediterranean Sea. Let's start reading. Where is it? Egypt is a country in North Africa. The Mediterranean, Mediterranean Sea is to the north. The Red Sea is to the east. Other countries are to the west and south. Okay, so we see the Mediterranean to the north, and we see the Red Sea to the east. Do you see the E here? And here's the Red Sea. And then we see other countries to the west, which is Libya, and to the south, which is Sudan. So it's important to remember that Egypt is a country in North Africa, okay? The capital city of Egypt is Cairo. Cairo. It is also one of the largest cities in Africa. More than 11 million people live there. So take a look at the capital city, Cairo, and then read the caption, "The Nile River flows through Cairo." So what do you notice that has changed about Cairo? Does it look like the pictures we have been looking at in class of ancient Egypt? No, there are large, tall, modern-looking buildings. So it looks like Cairo has developed quite a bit. People. More than 86 million people live in Egypt. Most of them speak Arabic. Many people live in farming towns along the Nile River. So look at this person. What is he riding? Good, he's riding a camel. Some people in Egypt use camels to help them work in the hot and dry land. Okay, so this person is using a camel maybe to do some work or to move from one place to another. Some farmers in Egypt grow cotton along the Nile. The cotton is used to make clothes. Farmers also grow rice, wheat, and other foods. So we can see that here are some farmers that might be growing cotton along the Nile River. So here's the Nile River. Let's read the caption. The land on each side of the Nile River is good for farming. Good. So we have land. Look at the picture of the map just so we can get an idea of the land of Egypt. Can you see the Nile River? Very good. The Nile River is this long blue line that runs right through Egypt and ends at the Mediterranean Sea. And there's Cairo. Land. The desert stretches across all of Egypt. The Nile River runs through the east. It is the longest river in the world. The Nile ends at the Mediterranean Sea. The land where the Nile ends is the Nile Delta. Okay, so where remember that triangular piece of land we learned about is called the delta. It's a flat piece of land at the mouth of the river. Can you see the delta in this picture? Yeah, it might be this piece of land right here, right? Because it does look kind of flat and it's at the end of the river there. Let's read the caption. The Nile River runs through many towns and cities. Egypt also has mountains. Tall mountains rise in the east. Low mountains rise in the west. Oh, forgot the caption there. The Sinai mountains in Egypt are very tall. Oh, look, so these are the tall mountains. Where might these tall mountains be according to our book that we just read? Yeah, tall mountains rise in the east, right? So Mount Sinai most likely is in the east. Animals. Many animals live in Egypt. Foxes, lizards, and other animals live in the desert. People raise water buffalo, sheep, and goats. Some people use camels to travel from place to place. So here we go. We have many different animals that we can see in this picture. We have an ibex, we have a fennec fox, and we have a spiny-tailed lizard, okay? So these are just a few of the animals that live in Egypt. Egypt's deserts are home to a type of goat called the ibex, the fennec fox, and the spiny-tailed lizard. Okay, so we said we'd stop on page 11 today, so we finished reading that part. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go over to another fun quiz game called Quizzes. And if you can see that here, right here is our game code. So our game code is 869587, okay? 869587. And what you want to do is you want to go to joinquizzes.com. So https://join.quizzes.com. So we can just type in our browser joinquizzes.com, and here we have quizzes right here. And we want to enter that code again, right? So again, what is the code? 869587. So let's type that in. 869587. All right. So you're going to go here, you're going to press proceed, and then please enter your real name. Okay, so my real name is Mr. C, so I'm going to write Mr. C, and then I'm going to press join game. Okay, and you're going to get this funny little avatar that's going to pop, oh yay, I'm a fish. Okay, and then I can press start. When I'm ready to go, I press start and I answer the question. So I'm going to give you the first question here. Okay, true or false? The capital of Egypt is Cairo. Oh, right, I forgot. I don't remember this one. I remember it's the star on the map. I think it starts with a C. I'm going to go with true. Yay! And it looks like I got it. Awesome. Okay, so that's how you do the quizzes. Let's go back and I will give you the code one more time, okay? So again, you're going to go to join quizzes. And again, all you need to do is type join quizzes in your browser, Join quizzes, Quizzizz. There are two Z's. And then you need to enter this code here, okay? Let's practice again. So 869587 is our code. Join quizzes. And then we go here. And yay, 869587 is our code. I'll leave that here for you. And you can join right now. So pause the video, join the quizzes, and compete with your friends in your class.